hottest action stars starring in movies like The Transporter, Crank, and The Bank Job, and The Expendables. His latest film, The Mechanic, opens next week. Please welcome Jason Statham. I know. I remember this from last time. Jason Statham, extraordinary action hero, athlete, and the best-smelling man in the business. I'm telling you, we have.
I wash twice a year. Yeah, whether I need one or not.
Great. The scent is just wafting up here, and it's just
nice.
like. I mean, here's the thing. I usually feel like a manly guy, and then I see you or shake your hand, and I'm like, I'm small. Like, I just feel like you could crush me. It's terrifying.
Come on.
If you had to crush Ashton, how would you do it?
Off camera.
Ding. So I'll be avoiding you right directly after the show.
You know what I didn't know about you is that your parents are also in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, my mum and dad, they've got their own little double act going. My dad's a singer, and my mum's a dancer, and she puts on the backing tapes, and you know, they do their little thing out in the Canary Islands, and they've been doing it for like 15 years now.
Yeah. Nice.
Do you sing and dance?
No, I don't, Ashton, no.
They haven't like handed any of that. I mean, because I'll do a duet right now. I would get down with it.
Oh dear, no, I'm not very good at that. I'll leave it to them too.
But you're nimble. You're nimble. You don't dance, but you are nimble. You move.
It's an expression I've not heard, but
no, this guy. But here's the thing, and like this guy, he's a great actor and a great guy. But you're also like a full-blown athlete. Like you were an Olympic level diver, right?
I used to do springboard and highboard diving years ago when I was a kid. Yeah.
I mean that's
incredible.
It's terrifying. I don't even like jumping off the edge of the pool, let alone like a high dive thing.
You just need someone behind you to go like that.
I'm sure you can provide that.
Did you wear one of the little trunks?
Did you have
the little speedos?
Yeah,
I've got one on. I'll show you.
Wait a second.
Excuse me, I don't think everybody should see this. Jason, come on. We'll show everybody later.
Wait, there's always like, I watched a Seinfeld episode about the shrinkage. I don't know if people see this. Listen, I don't even like wearing like board shorts and getting out of the pool. Is that the worst part about high diving?
We're not thinking about that, Ashton.
There's no focus on it at all.
We're thinking about not going flat on the water, yeah. So.
We have a photo in the magazine that is next to you.
Oh, wait, we
Yeah.
We have it? Are you ready for this?
I hope it's at the trunks.
I don't know who's provided that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait a second. Where am I going? Where am I going?
You right pick out that one, right?
This guy?
I thought he was going to show
that. That's
you could have got a better diving shot than that. Come on.
That's like the launch off.
That's yeah. So I don't know where that was.
That is
back in Crystal Palace.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that is some piece of perfection. We need to take a commercial break. We'll regroup. We'll be back with Jason Statham.
Jason has a new movie called The Mechanic. It's a remake of a 1972 Charles Bronson film. And this guy does all his own stunts. You fully go for it, right?
As far as I know, if I tell a story from way back, the first action movie I did was, God, I can't think of how many years ago, but I ended up doing all my own stunts because they didn't have a budget that could allow them to hire a stunt double and for silly things like...
is that you doing that?
Is that you? I mean, you're legitimately dropping off of a building.
That's me and Ben Foster, who incidentally doesn't usually get wrapped into those kind of things.
Right.
So for him to get 300 feet in the air and
so what happens
dropped on a rope is
so
impressive.
here you are, and Ben gets cast in your film, right? And suddenly he's got to man up, right? He has to jump off the building too.
Are you egging him on?
Well, that's why he's a man's man. He's a brilliant actor, and he's not going to sit around when somebody else is doing their part. He has to step up, and that's what he did, yeah.
But wait a second, hold on. Is this like one of those contests where you like punch your buddy in the arm and he punches you back? Like, are you egging him on? Like,
no, I was trying not to egg him on. He eggs himself on. He's a tough guy.
So he gets it going for himself.
Of course. He's like, you're doing it. I'm not sitting around and having you make fun of me for the rest of the movie. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, though, what the producers, how much insurance do they have on your life every time you step onto a set? Because you're always in jeopardy.
Yeah, we usually shoot those silly stunts on the last day of filming, so they have the movie in the can.
Right, so if you die, it's not an issue.
If you die, they've still got a film that they can show.
All right, I mean, that worked. I had a film, actually, where it was the last shot of the movie, and we did that same thing, right? It was like jumping off a boat into the water, and, and it was the last shot of the movie, and I jumped off and literally perforated my eardrum when I hit the water. I'm not a diver. I don't know that clean entry. And I've got like blood trickling out. They're like, that's cut, that's a wrap. We got the film, let's get out of here.
Yeah, that's dangerous if you...
it's the way you go. Let's take a look at a scene from The Mechanic.
So now, wait, before we take a look, what is a mechanic? I trust you're not fixing cars.
No, he's a guy that, they call it a mechanic because he fixes the problems. And he's a hitman for hire that takes care of people that need taken care of.
Perfect. Okay, let's take a look at a scene from The Mechanic.
Well,
what's so good for your side?
Those were my two best teams. I guess I'll have to send more.
Save the fuel. Coming for you.
The Mechanic opens next Friday, January 28th. Thank you, Jason Statham.